Hi everyone, in this video I'll be reading a fanfic based on the show Violetta. This one I have not typed, so you're going to see the first draft before you see the final. So, I call this one Tell Her You're Her Aunt for All I Care. TV show Violetta started September 10th, 2024 at 3:49 p.m. Completed September 10th, 2024 at 10:27 p.m. My characters are... Sorry, I have a mint in because it's dry. And my tea is a little too hot right now. So, Angie - Angelist, Angelica, hope I'm pronouncing all their names right, Cami, Fran, Jade, Matthias, Herman, Violetta, and Pablo are my characters. And references to Maria. I probably spelled that wrong. Oh well. Okay. My inspiration. In one of the season 1 episodes, Jade tells Angie to tell Violetta she's her sister, cousin, or aunt, unaware of the fact that Angie's the aunt. So, I thought, what if Pablo heard this and suggested she say that she's Violetta's aunt? And Jade will then realize the truth. Also, this fanfic will have a birthday theme to it. So it's coming out in September. I'm filming this June 6th. Or no, not June 6th. June 9th. Filming this June 9th, but it's going to come out in September. Because that's when... Because I'm a September baby. The writer here. So anyway. Jade will then realize the truth. Also, this fanfic will have a birthday theme. Since I'm writing it, when I wrote it, it was on the last day of me being 23. With the following day being my birthday. I don't know how much I'll be writing. I would have been writing the next day. Anyway, that's my inspiration for this fanfic. So I wanted to write this before my birthday, kind of so that maybe I could read it back on my birthday in the future. So, yeah. I was getting very excited for my birthday. So, anyway. Tell her you're her aunt for all I care. So, the day before Violetta's birthday. Alright. Let's put you off to the side. My massive bunny cup, which holds like 18 ounces of water. Probably could hold more, but I didn't want to risk spilling. So, that's my Tim Hortons mug. The Easter one. I had to get it. Bunnies were my grandma's favorite. So, anyway. Alright. Wait, what did I just read? Oh, the day before Violetta's birthday. Alright. Are we still focused on camera? I'm gonna have to get my step stool because I'm using my standing desk at its highest point. And my phone is above me. So I'm just gonna get on my step stool, see if everything's focused on camera. Alright, good. Everything is. Okay, anyway. At the Castillos, while Angie is tutoring Violetta, Jade requests nicely, "Hey Angie, can I borrow you for a sec?" Angie explains, "Fine, but make it quick, cause my boyfriend's coming over after I'm done with this lesson." Jade honestly says, "I promise it won't be long." Angie accepts, okay, follows Jade outside. So this is a rewriting of that scene. But anyway, the girls are now outside. Jade explains, "As you know, I'm trying to be a good future stepmom for Vilu. And we both know her birthday party last year wasn't what she wanted. Mostly due to the fact that she didn't have any friends to invite. Now, since then, she has some friends. So I want a do-over." I want to do over her birthday. Right. To do that, I'm going to need your help to keep her away from the house from 12 to 2 p.m. while I set up everything. Angie responds with, I can do that, but what do you want me to say if she gets suspicious? Jade says, slightly annoyed, Tell her you're her sister, cousin, or aunt for all I care. You can't expect me to think of everything. Pablo apologizes. Sorry for eavesdropping, but Angie, you should tell her you're her aunt. Technically, that's not a lie. Jade shocked. Wait, you're actually her aunt. Sorry, aunt. Angie requests, please don't blackmail me. Okay. With this. Alright, on camera. Good. Please don't blackmail me with this, but yeah, I am. Jade reveals, old Jade would've, but new Jade is trying to be nicer. So, I'll keep your secret with no conditions. Angie, appreciative, says, thank you. Jade tells, your secret's safe with me. Matthias wonders, what secret? Having only heard that line, the line of, your secret's safe. So, Matthias wonders, only having heard the last line, saying, what secret? I know I spelled that wrong. Okay. Spelled secret wrong there. Jade reveals, oh, I can't tell you, because it's not my secret to tell. Matthias beggingly, can't you just bring back old Jade? Bring old Jade back to tell me, and then resume being new Jade? Jade informs, I already promised I wouldn't tell anyone her secret. Angie says grateful, thank you, I appreciate that. Alright. Jade responds, no problem. Angie wonders, so is there anything else you want to tell me? Or can I go back to check on Vilu? Jade says, go ahead, I'm done. Pablo and Angie then go back in. Matthias wonders, okay, now that they're gone, what was her secret? Jade explains, I'm still not telling. I promised I'd keep her secret, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, I've eaten the mitt now. So, alright, anyway. I'm still not telling. I promised I'd keep her secret, and I'm sticking to it. Matthias accepts, annoyed. Fine. Meanwhile, Angie and Pablo have just entered Violetta's house. Violetta wonders, wait, Angie, is Pablo your boyfriend? Angie reveals, yes, but this stays between us. Since dating colleagues isn't allowed unless you sign a form stating you are. And we haven't had time to do that yet. Violetta reveals, don't worry, I'll keep your secret. Pablo, appreciative, says, thank you. So the three spend the rest of the day together. It's now the next day. Angie and Vilu are at the resto band. Violetta points out performing here was fun, but can we go home now? Angie quickly says, no, we can't. Violetta wonders, why not? So I think it's just Violetta and Angie at the resto band. I don't think Pablo joined them this time. So obviously there are other customers. They're not the only ones in there, but anyway, I just wanted to clarify that. No, we can't, says Angie. Violetta wonders, why not? Angie admits, 'cause there's something I need to tell you that your dad can't hear, says Angie. On camera? Good. Violetta concerned, what is it, Angie? Angie explains, I guess I should start by saying Angie's not my real name. Kind of like, sorry. I guess I should start by saying Angie's not my real name. Kind of like how Vilu's not your real name, but an abbreviation of your name. Violetta realizes, wait, is Angie short for Angelist? Is it Angelis with an S or T? Because if it's just with an S, it seems like I'm not finishing the word. So I'm just gonna, if it is just the Angelis with no T, I'm still gonna say Angelist with a T because it seems like it completes the word better. So anyway, as a side note, wait, is Angie short for Angelist? Angie confirms, yes, I'm your mother's sister, says Angie. Violetta clarifies, so you're my aunt? Angie happily says, yes, I am. Violetta joyful says, best birthday present ever! I have an aunt! Do I have any other family I don't know about? Angie reveals, yes, a grandmother. And I had completely forgotten this, but I was rewatching the show, and in the first episode, Angie asks Olga if Violetta has any family outside of the house. And Olga reveals that Herman's dad's still alive, just has never met Violetta. Don't know the reasoning behind it, but so yeah, so Violetta didn't know about her aunt, her grandmother, or her granddad on her dad's side. So who knows why he why he hid the family. But anyway, Violetta joyfully says, well, I can't wait to meet her. And Angie suggests, what if I invite her over this evening? Violetta says worriedly, will my dad be okay with that? Angie says knowingly, he'll have to be, because it's my birthday present for you. 1 hour of getting to know her aunt later, the two are back home. They've just opened the door. Everyone yells, surprise! Cammy happily says, hey Angie, I didn't know you were invited. Violetta says, you two, you know each other? Oh yeah, because I wanted to make this before they find out that Angie's both teacher and tutor. So Violetta says, wait, you know each other? Fran points out, yeah, she teaches at singing lessons at Studio 21. Violetta realizes, that's why your tutoring came so naturally to you. That's why tutoring came so naturally to you, since you were already a teacher. Cammy realizes, so that's how you know each other. You're her tutor. Violetta looks to make sure her dad's not within earshot of them. Good, he's not. Good, he can't hear me. And says, anyway, Angelist isn't just my tutor. Fran realizes, wait, your full name's Angelist? And she's like, yes, why? Fran points out, saying, I just never knew, that's all. Violetta prioritizing says, anyway, Angela's here. I just found out is my aunt. Fran and Cammy slight disbelief. Seriously? Angie confirms, yes. Alright. Good. Alright. But don't tell Herman. We won't. Sorry. Angie says, yes, but don't tell Herman. Fran explains, we won't, but why? Angie informs, because when he saw my mom in Spain, he moved Violetta here. Cammy points out, geez, what's he so afraid of? Angie assumes, dealing with his grief over Maria. Fran and Cammy, confused, Maria? Violetta explains, my mother. Fran and Cammy say, now understanding, oh, sorry for your loss. Angie and Violetta say, thank you. And Angie explains, FYI, Maria was my sister. Okay, so 1 hour later. Alright. Herman opens the front door. Angelica? What are you doing here? Violetta has spotted her outside the door. Grandma! Angelica pushes Herman out of the way. Now let me through so I can hug my granddaughter. Hugs Violetta. Violetta hugs back. Herman wonders, how do you know she's your grandmother? Violetta says, 'cause my Auntie Angelus told me she was. Herman's shocked. You know Angelus? Jay defensively says, leave them alone, Herman. I introduced them. Herman's shocked. I didn't think you knew about Angelus. Jay points out, let's just say we go to the same hair salon, and that's where we met. Where she asked me to introduce her to Violetta, so I did. What's the big deal? They deserve to know who each other are. Herman madly says, the big deal is I never said that was okay. Jade sarcastically. Well, I'm so sorry for introducing your daughter to her aunt. Matthias confused. Why are you being so defensive of... Oh, that's the secret she asked you to keep yesterday. Herman confused. Whose secret? Whose secret are you referring to? Says Herman. Matthias says, it's not my place to tell. You. Did I tell you? Herman asks, then can I at least get a hint? Matthias reveals, fine. You have met Angelus as an adult. You just didn't know it at the time. Herman confused. That doesn't make any sense. How could I have met her and not known? Matthias points out, seriously? How are you that oblivious? Herman states, I don't know what you're trying to get at, Matthias. On a different topic, turns to face Angelica. Angelica, you can stay since it's Violetta's birthday, but after that, I don't want to see you again, Angelica. Angelica accepts. Understood. Understood. Angie's shocked. You seriously gonna just stand there and take it? Angelica points out, what I say won't matter. He's not gonna change his mind either way. Whatever I say is just me wasting my breath on him, says Angelica. Angie points out, well, if you're not gonna defend yourself, then I will. Herman, you do not get to talk to my mother like that. Now, like that, mister. Now, apologize. Herman shocked. Wait, she's your mother? Angie reveals, yes, I'm Angelus. Violetta's my niece. Now, take back what you said to my mother, says Angie. It really frustrated me in the show when Herman was like bad-mouthing Angelica in front of Angie. And I get it, she's still keeping her secret, but she doesn't speak up for her mother. Like, who doesn't do that? If someone was bad-mouthing my mother or any of my family members, I'd stick up for them. I don't care what secret would end up having to, like, I don't care if it was, if by me standing up for them would be revealing a secret of mine. I don't care. Like, you do not get to talk to my family like that. Like, and it kind of bugged me that Angie didn't say anything when Herman was, like, bad-mouthing Angelica in that one scene. She was standing right there. I'm like, Angie, say something. Stop him. Okay, anyway, back to the story. Angie says, yes, I'm Angelus. Violetta's my niece. Now, take back what you said to my mother. Herman really realizes, now Maddie's earlier comment makes sense. Angelica, I'm sorry. You can see Violetta whenever you want. That looks like a lowercase m. That's supposed to be an uppercase. Oopsie. Angelica, I'm sorry. You can see Violetta whenever you want. Okay. Here we go. Jade, did you know about this? Who's saying that? Herman. And Herman says, wait, Jade, did you know about this? Jade confesses, yes, she asked me to keep it a secret. Angie confirms, "That's true. Jade found out yesterday, and I told Vilu today." Violetta beggingly says, "Please don't forbid me from seeing Angie." Herman assures, "Don't worry, I won't. You can still see her. I'm gonna need a few minutes alone to process this, though." So Herman goes to the study, or that little office room by the front entrance of the house. I think they call it a study in some episodes. So goes to the study and closes all the doors to it. After he's had some time to process this new information, he and the rest of the liars apologize for their lies. The liars are forgiven. Everyone's happy. There's no more secrets between them. And the end of "Tell her you're her aunt for all I care." So, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching.